Hello, friends. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Stopher Cavins, and I am a psychic medium. At least that's what I claim to be. All right, so let's get into it. Kamala Harris versus Fox News. So we learned earlier this week that, as it sits now, tomorrow on Wednesday afternoon, Kamala Harris will be sitting down with Brett Baer from Fox News for an interview. So this is big stuff, right? I started getting some hits on the energy around this interview, the energy around Kamala Harris. The future is not written. That's what I like to say. So we don't know how this is going to go. But what I can do is give you some of that universal spiritual energy that I communicate with in order to kind of give you an idea of what to expect. So the first thing I want to say when I connect with Kamala Harris and Brett Baer from Fox News, the level of preparation for this is off the charts. So I get very, very organized energy, prepared energy. Of course, there will be pitfalls for both as far as things they can step in, but that is less likely to happen based on what I'm feeling. Also, just a few specific things that are coming up for me, and we'll keep all this really brief, but expect, of course, there's going to be questions about inflation. There's going to be questions about food prices being high, and we've heard, for anybody that's somewhat tuned in to what the candidates are saying, we've kind of heard their proposals and who they blame and that type of thing. I expect we'll hear a lot of the same stuff, but also in addition, what the energies are showing me is there's a little bit of a new twist to this. So expect Kamala Harris to modify her, not her stance on this, but her message. I believe there's going to be kind of a repackaging of it, more information, something that feels a little new to me. So I think they're excited to kind of throw this out there, as red meat for, any potential undecided voters, media, whatever, right? So expect that, just like a new little twist or talking point when it comes to, how she's going to handle bringing down inflation, cost of food. Of course, she's going to be talking about the price gouging and that type of thing. All right. One other thing that was interesting that I was feeling into here is I won't be surprised if there's a little bit, maybe just a few comments that kind of have us tilting our heads in the way where she separates herself a little bit. She finally separates herself a little bit from I know she's part of the Biden administration, but some of the things that Joe Biden did, or some of his policies during his presidency. So there will be a little bit of a separation there, or a willingness to say something that leads us to believe that she's not in full lockstep with every single thing. She has mentioned in the past that she's a different candidate, that she is going to be a different leader. And of course, that's true. Of course, I think we can believe her on that. But as far as like the policies, and to this point, she hasn't really made any kind of separation. I do expect there's some preparation happening where there will be some comments that said that, slight, nothing crazy. All right. Anybody that's nervous about this, the energies are coming forward. And this isn't I have no dog in this race. I'm pretty much on the fence and in the middle as far as that kind of thing goes. So this is just, I'm giving you the objective energy here. What they're telling me is she'll do fine. She'll do fine. Brett Baer will do fine. Of course, there's going to be people that are happy, not happy with it. Think it was good, think it was bad, all that stuff. But her energy feels pretty solid, feels very prepared. I do feel that she's a little bit under the weather right now, because as I kind of tune into her energy, it just feels like maybe it's, she's basically on tour, right? So she's touring the country. She's probably a little worn down. I do feel that. I think she'll be fine with the prep for the interview, also I can tell what they're showing me is she's preparing her body as well. So she'll be fine there, but she's got a little bit of a hurdle energetically, just kind of being under the weather is how she's feeling. There will also be some new stuff to talk about, is what these guiding energies are showing me. So I do expect there might be some new news tomorrow morning that actually is discussed in the interview. How are you going to handle this? Well, what's going on with this? So that's pretty much it. One other thing that kind of come in, and when we talk about Donald Trump and his camp, they have been trying, I get this energy of almost like trying to push, not to totally infiltrate the situation, but to have some influence or get some information. And it does feel like it's been blocked or it's been kind of quelled, but I definitely get that sense based on the energy. There's a little bit of a push into it. Trump's team or camp definitely has been trying to do a little bit of an influence on this interview and getting questions ahead of time and just kind of understanding a little bit more and influencing it a little bit more. So that's what I have. We're going to keep this video short. Thank you for watching. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. And then if you could hit the like button on the way out. All right. Stay tuned in the future for more content, political, spiritual, personal, all that good stuff. Until then, peace always. All right. Take care of yourselves.